aren't already, don't forget to follow DManUNT2014 on Twitter.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy D-Man, you already know. Doing the commentary for the second time because Audacity sucks. And it wants me to... I hate this program. Like, if y'all have any more sound recording programs that I can use, just let me know, because I hate doing the whole commentary. And then when I try to export the file, it says, "We're sorry, Audacity crashed. Haha." You know what I'm saying? So, if you can't tell, COD 4, I'm pretty sure you can tell by that lovely free effects at fantasticmods.com. You gotta love those, man. You have to love them, blocking out the UAV and stuff. But yeah, COD 4 MP5K Red Tiger. No, not MP5K, MP5, and I just got owned by an MP5. But my boy went up there and pistol whipped him, so it's all good. So I have a funny story, and honestly, I just want to know who this kid is. Well, not this kid, as far as a grown person, But my sister went to a camp. I'm not going to tell you where. I'm not going to tell you the name of the camp because I want you to tell me that, And she said she heard this dude listening to a commentary, and of course, the commentary was mine. And she went up to him, it's like, "Yo, I'm pretty sure that's my brother you're listening to." And he was like, "Cool, I'm subscribed to him. But if that's you, hit me up. Hit me up. I just want to know who it is. We might get a sub session is, because that's just, it was kind of cool when she told me the story, but it was weird at the same time. It was like, yo, man, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's pretty dope. And so once again, I just want to thank y'all for supporting me. And a lot of people come up to me. I mean, a lot of people. I talk to a lot of different commentators. So it's like, yo, man, you got all these commentators talking to you and stuff. Why don't you just ask for dual comments? It's like, I'm not that kind of person. It's cool that these other commentators are behind me and supporting me, but they're viewers too. And I'm a viewer to them. If you support me, I'll support you, especially if I like your content. So, shout out to all the bigger commentators that support me. Jay Easy, LT Chick, Mange Gnosis came through the other day. It was like, yo, I love your content, and it's like, that's funny because I love your content. You know what I'm saying? So, I just like to say thanks to everybody that support me, especially my homies, especially the ones that been with me from the beginning. I still remember who y'all were, or who y'all are. Some of y'all who y'all were, because some of them, I know they start coming through, but it's all good. I can't make them watch my videos, although I would like them to. But this is basically a big old thank you. Oh, and if you didn't see my description on one of my last videos, I am basically a Yaus director now. Yaus. I'm one of those people that don't sound right when I scream out Yaus. I don't sound right when I scream at all, honestly, because y'all know how laid back I am. And so, I don't scream out Yaus. I just, Yaus. Is it Yausable? It's Yausable. You know what I'm saying? So, it's funny because yesterday I didn't do much. Like, I really didn't do anything. Look at that navigation field. So, I stayed in my house, played games, and watched the football preseason. And, it's good to have football back. But, first, I was on NBA 2K11. Cheaters everywhere. I was expecting that. I got tired of that game. Want to get on COD 4, bro? Yeah, let's hop on COD 4. Cheaters everywhere. Got on Modern Warfare 2. New 2 Commando everywhere. Got on Homefront. I never been frustrated on Homefront, but tank hordes, campers everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't. It frustrates me so much. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that people don't have to play the game like this. And I don't get mad at campers. As frustrating as they are, I don't get mad at them, because you really can't. That's how they play. I'm pretty sure camper get mad at a good rusher. That's just how they play. I get mad at the people that just ruin the experience for everybody. And for some people that might be campers, but for me, navigation field again. For me, it's just people that abuse exploits. That's the only time I get frustrated. And it seems like people have to play like that on every single game. But I don't. I know my boy Dirty gonna kill me for his commentary. I don't want to be one of those people that complain about the game and then play it. Y'all know what I mean. A lot of the commentators out there do that. A lot of them. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of which, I do have some Black Ops videos on my hard drive. Actually, I only have 2, and I want to get those out. I have a 30-3 team deathmatch on Nuketown. It was pretty dope. and I have a 57 domination on what's that map with the Blackbird? The Hangar 18. Yeah, Hangar 18. There you go. The SR-71. And so, you know, I plan on releasing those because I don't want those just sitting on my computer, and then when like Modern Warfare 3 or Battlefield 3 comes out, and look at that spray, man. That's just displaying my true skill right there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't want those sitting around until Modern Warfare 3 or Battlefield 3 comes out, and then they'll basically be pointless because, you know, I already don't post Black Ops anymore. You know, what's the point of doing it when 2 new games are out, right? You know, that's just my opinion, but just let me know which one you want to see. And also, you know, I don't know if y'all been enjoying the dunk montages, but you know, I've been enjoying making them. So, you know, I have 2 more I want to release, 2 more dunk montages. You know, I have 2 of me, right? But you know, this thing, it's not just a solo thing, so I'm gonna release a crew dunk-tage. Basically, me and my homeboy going ham in crew. It's gonna be dope. Oh, it's gonna be so dope, hands down. The dopest dunk-tage you have ever seen, hands down. And then after that, I hope y'all ready for this. If you're a 2K fan, I hope you're ready for this. I'm gonna do a community dunk-tage. Yo, if you have a my player and you play crew or my player mode, you know, hit me up. I'll leave my email in the description below. Send me your dunks. Now I'll mesh them all together. Like I said, it's gonna be a low budget montage. You know, just don't make the clip like a minute long. You know, make it like 20 to 30 seconds. You know, 30 seconds is good enough, you know, as it is. So just hit me up with that clip and I'll make a community montage. You know, I'm ready to go that far. Cause it just seems like fun, you know. I really don't do nothing with, you know, the community. So just, like I said, send me the clip. It'll be dope. Yeah. So, anyways, as I was saying, it's weird how people have to play certain games because, you know, honestly, it's got to a point where I'm just like, I just don't understand what's going on. It's like I'm really just feel sorry for the people, to be honest, because I'm just like, yo, if they play a game this way, and I really don't like to compare games to real life, but I know y'all know what I mean. But I'm just like, if they play games this way, just imagine how they are in real life. They probably expect things to come easy for them. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't feel right saying this because, you know, I really can't judge people when I really don't know them. I hate people that do that, honestly. So, you know what? I'm just leave this topic alone. And I don't know, these kids, if you can't tell, these kids were, they weren't the best, you know. We was martyrdom everywhere. That's the one thing I hate about this game, martyrdom and juggernaut. Look at that 2-piece. Yeah. But, you know, basically that's the end of this commentary. You know, I'm gonna have some DJ Hero and NBA 2K11 up. And, you know, just thank y'all for supporting me once again. You know, if you ever come through my channel, post a comment. Just thanks for supporting me. You know, I don't tell y'all that enough. And, you know, I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? So I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.